Hello, I'm Tom Nickel, the lead technical marketing engineer at Winova. A typical organization spends approximately $3 in operational expenses for every dollar spent on PC hardware acquisition. VDI was supposed to solve this operating expense problem by centralizing image management, but because of a lack of persistent personalization, it doesn't actually get down to single image management. And VDI really only works well for specific use cases, like users on a high-speed LAN with relatively static images that are accessed over thin client devices. Winova's Mirage software enables true, centralized, single image management, which enables IT to take advantage of the power of one copy of Windows and one copy of each application. IT only has to update a single copy of Windows and a single copy of each application, instead of trying to manage thousands of endpoints inside and worse, outside the firewall. Let's take a look at how Winova's Mirage software handles image management. Image management involves a few different stages. The first stage is having a machine that you'll use as the blueprint for your images. We'll call this the reference machine, and this is the machine we're working on right now. As you can see, it's a standard Windows 7 64-bit machine. The only thing currently installed is the Winova Mirage client. This machine is currently pending assignment, which means we haven't added it to our Mirage system yet. We'll do that in a bit. For now, let's start by installing Microsoft Office 2007 on this machine, which is a standard application suite to have on a corporate image. The installation will take a few minutes, so we're going to skip ahead to the end. Once the installation is complete, we'll go ahead and verify that Microsoft Office has been installed successfully on this reference machine. We'll go into the Start menu and just verify that all the shortcuts that should be there are now there. And as you can see, Microsoft Office is now installed successfully. Let's move on to the Mirage Management Server. The Mirage Management Server is where we'll manage our reference machines and our base images, among other things. Now that I'm done installing Office 2007 on my reference machine, we have to take it from a pending device to an assigned device, and we want to assign this device as a reference machine. So with just a few clicks, I'll go ahead and do that. Once that's done, and we click Finish, this device will be moved from the pending assignment area into the reference CVD area in our management console. You can see device 3 reference is now here in our reference CVDs area. Now that we've added our reference machine, we can move on to the second stage of image management, creating a base image from that reference machine. The base image will consist of the operating system, updates, and applications that are installed on that reference machine. In our case, we've got Windows 7, and we've just installed Microsoft Office 2007. With just a few clicks from within the Mirage system, we can begin that base image process creation. Now that our base image is complete, we're ready for the final stage, distribution to our endpoints. But now I've got another problem. Which endpoints already have Office 2007 and which don't? Normally that could be a tough question to answer, but Mirage has that covered too. I'm going to run a report on the endpoints in my Mirage system and see who has Office 2007 and who doesn't. We can run this report on specific endpoints or a collection, which is a logical grouping of endpoints within the Mirage system. Let's select our San Jose Lab Windows 7 64-bit collection and run the report. Once the report finishes processing, we'll be able to view it, and then we'll be able to see exactly which endpoints have or don't have Microsoft Office 2007. Let's open up the report and take a look. This report will tell us what kind of discrepancies exist between the endpoints and the base image. In this case, we're trying to figure out if any of the endpoints in our collection don't have Office 2007. And here we can see that one of them does not. Since we want to make sure that all of our endpoints are consistent, we're going to go ahead and push out this base image update to the entire collection so that all endpoints will have Office 2007. Since we're updating an entire collection, it's important to point out that Mirage will only update the bits that need updating. For example, these endpoints all already have Windows 7, so those bits will not be transmitted to any of the endpoints. And since only a single endpoint doesn't have Office 2007, only that endpoint will receive the Office 2007 parts. You see, Mirage leverages intelligent logic that makes sure only the required bits are transferred to the endpoints, which saves a tremendous amount of time and bandwidth. And for remote sites, we offer even more features that help minimize traffic across your WAN. Long story short, Mirage goes out of its way to make sure that your network is used efficiently. Let's go look at one of the clients receiving the Office 2007 base image update. You can see from our Mirage client status window that this endpoint is now having the base image assigned to it. And the cool thing about Mirage is that my end user can continue working while this takes place. Let's go ahead and create a small WordPad file and save it to our desktop so we can see that it's still there after our base image is assigned. And once that base image is assigned, this WordPad file should open in Microsoft Word, not WordPad. We've fast forwarded a few minutes and the base image update is now complete. We've rebooted our machine and logged back in. Let's open up that document that we created a few minutes ago. If everything went as planned, it should open using Microsoft Word, which is what we applied via our base image update. We'll double click and see what happens. And there you have it. Word is now installed on this endpoint device. As you can see, the Lenovo Mirage software empowers IT to manage just one installation of each operating system and each application. Centralized storage and deduplication technology greatly reduces server and storage costs, and you can guarantee that all endpoints are operating within corporate compliance without user disruption or downtime.